Lud Foe has a story that will have you wondering, how did he make it out the bloody streets of Chicago? From beating up a principal in high school, to selling drugs and being involved in multiple shootouts that could have resulted in early death for Lud Foe, or even life in prison. Lud Foe was even in a terrible car accident that could have costed him his life. This is Top Trend TV, and this is the criminal history and biography of Lud Foe.
Video, man. You gonna talk about video like that?
Will Akins, aka Lud Foe, was born on July 15th, 1996. Lud Foe was originally from the Maywood area of Chicago, Illinois, but later hanging around the 290 area, coming from the boochie gang set, filled with black souls and folk corner hustlers. Located right off the 290 expressway, Lud Foe is also a four-corner hustler himself, a notorious West Side Chicago street gang founded in the 1960s by Walter Wheat and Freddie Gage, and is known to be one of the most feared and violent gangs in Chicago. Growing up was pretty tough for Lud Foe and got locked up a lot throughout his juvenile years. He was raised by his mother, and his father was in his life too, but his father couldn't do all that he wanted to do for Lud Foe. So Lud Foe turned to the streets at only the age of 15 and started to rob and steal and get in shootouts with rival gang members. The first case Lud Foe caught was around the age of 15 for bringing some weed in school, but not too long after that, Lud Foe would find himself catching his first serious charge, and this one was for fighting his teacher and his principal. He says in an interview, him and the student was fighting, and the teacher came to break it up, but the teacher was cool with the student he was fighting. So as the teacher went to break it up, the teacher ended up grabbing Lud Foe, letting the other student get some quick licks in on Lud Foe. But Lud Foe wasn't having it, so he started to punch the teacher and slamming him to the ground. He says the principal had to break it up, and when the principal came, Lud Foe started to fight the principal. With the principal being over 300 pounds, he actually had to hold Lud Foe down because Lud Foe was known for running and then got locked up for about a year for this incident. And while Lud Foe was locked up in juvenile hall, he says he was making about 10 raps a day, but wasn't taking it too serious. Lud Foe says his father really made up all the times that he couldn't do for Lud Foe, because when he was in court, his father showed up at his court date, and Lud Foe couldn't live with his mother at the time because she was on Section 8 and he had an active felony. So the judge ended up allowing him to live with his father at the time. And when Lud Foe was locked up at 15, he lost his first homie due to the street. So that really made Lud Foe go crazy when he got out. Meeting his producer at a tattoo shop around this time, Lud Foe began to take rap more serious. But around this time, Lud Foe found himself facing charges again. Unsure of the details because he was a juvenile at the time, but Lud Foe says he was on a high-speed chase with police on a dirt bike. But when they caught Lud Foe, he says they beat him up, unsure if he sustained any injuries from this event. But when he got out this time, he began to take rap more serious and dropped his first song around April of 2014, named War Season, featuring his cousin nephew. Lud Foe and his cousin also had some beef in the past, where him and the rapper Lil Chris accused Lud Foe of switching up on
man.
him.
Reporting live from out west 290. Man, I just want to get straight, man. First off, everybody that know me know, man, nephew can never be a hater. I been had my own. Don't never do too much walking. I just want to get this straight. First of all, if I write a song for you and pay for the studio time, take you to the studio before you even, well, you been new Lil Chris, but I put you in tune with him. And got the video shot for free, Warren Garmaz. Shout out Warren Garmaz, man. And you take my shit and throw it in my face and tell me all over because a nigga signed you to a 360 deal.
And all of this happened after Lud Foe recorded his first big hit, 187. And around this time, Lud Foe was gaining a lot of exposure from his hometown from the song Paperwork. But then Lud Foe went to drop Cutting Up, which went crazy everywhere and gained the fans from all over. And this song today has over 35 million views. Then Lud Foe went to drop many more hits, including Coolin' With My Shooters, Suicide, and Gang NSB, and many more hits. He's also went to drop a lot of mixtapes that did numbers too, including No Hooks in 2016, then he dropped No Hooks 2 in 2017. He also dropped Get Well Foe in 2017, and he put this out right after he had his bad car accident, which could have costed him his life, and we'll get to that story a little bit later. He also dropped Boochie Gang in 2018, then he dropped Guns Up, Funds Up around October of 2020, but around December of 2017, Lud Foe was arrested again, and this time it was for domestic battery. Lud Foe was arrested on charges of domestic battery after he allegedly became violent with his pregnant girlfriend and her mother during an argument. According to the Herald News, Lud Foe got into an argument with his 24-year-old partner, who was currently pregnant with his child. Things quickly got heated and turned physical. She claims Lud Foe struck her in the face and slapped her, then pushed her off the bed in their shared home in Plainfield, Illinois. Shortly after the incident escalated, the girlfriend's mother came into the room to intervene, leading to him allegedly slapping her and pushing her. And then when Lud Foe's girlfriend tried to call the police, he reportedly pulled the phone cord out of the wall. The mother is said to have hit the panic button in the home, which alerted the authorities to respond to the incident. Lud Foe was then charged with aggravated domestic battery, interfering with a report of domestic violence, and domestic battery. He was charged with 3 counts of domestic battery and spent a day and a half in jail, and was released December 1st, 2017 after posting 10% of his bail, $5,000. Lud Foe was also involved in a car accident back in March of 2017, which could have costed him his life. He says it was a racist white guy in a 18-wheeler that ran him off the road, and when he crashed, he passed out. He also was intoxicated. His truck flipped 9 times. He woke up on a hospital bed with a broken jaw and 2 broken wrists. He says he wasn't wearing a seatbelt, and if he was wearing a seatbelt, he probably wouldn't have made it, just because of how much the car flipped. He was even paranoid to drive for a while after this incident. Lud Foe was back in the studio within a month with his mouth wide shut like nothing happened. Still recording music, he says he recorded most of No Hooks Part 2 with his mouth wide shut. Plus, his doctor even told him that he wouldn't be able to walk again. He told the doctor F you, and the doctor walked out the room. Lud Foe had a son around March of 2018. Plus, I don't think Lud Foe is in any kind of relationship at the moment. But let me know down there in the comments, do y'all think Lud Foe's music is still hot? Because after that year he took off, it doesn't seem like his music is doing the same numbers. But let me know y'all thoughts. That'll be about it for Lud Foe. Make sure you like or dislike, comment, and subscribe. And let me know down there in the comments who y'all want to see next. And as always, stay blessed and stay well. Yeah, I'm out.